as this adventure starts, I'm gonna give you all an opportunity to describe your character in a moment. But you are all going to find yourselves on what seems to be a merchant boat, a ship of some kind. It's not really big by any means, but it's clearly delivering goods. You will find yourselves in the northern regions of what was once the Narathi Empire. This time of year isn't necessarily known for heavy snowfall, or in general snowfall, but you find that there's quite the blizzard happening. While the river isn't frozen and it's still flowing just as well, it's not exactly comforting to be out on the ship, but nonetheless, you find yourselves in what seems to be a common room, a common part of the ship. I'm going to say it's about 11 a.m., close to noon. It's hard to say with the blizzard going on, but the sun is out, and each and every one of you are enjoying yourselves or relaxing until the ship arrives. Now, some of you may have come onto the ship a lot earlier than others. It has made many of stops along the Nentir River and its tributaries. But as time passes, I'm just going to go down the list. And for the most part, you're going to just notice that minus the crew and goods that are on board, you folks are the only people seeming traveling this way up to Fallcrest. You would all sort of know, for the most part, that Fallcrest is known as a merchant city, a trading city, a hub. This weather, this unknown phenomenon of snow and blizzard and unreasonably cold temperatures have affected trade as a whole. But still, every now and then, trade has to move on. So, as we will willingly or randomly decide who will kind of introduce their characters and describe what they see, as you would have been familiar with the other people on board, or maybe you would have chatted as well. You may, whoever is first, I'm just gonna give you an incentive. The first person that wants to introduce their character or describe their character, you might get something special. Maybe a hero point even.
Right. Well, I raise my hand. I'll go.
Go for it.
So, one of these 5 travelers is a armored and cloaked figure. It's partly obscured by the heavy fur cloak that she wears, but she has a suit of heavy armor, painted in kind of midnight hues, blacks and blues. She is sort of inscrutable, wears her helmet pretty much constantly, and then a hood on top of that. But you can tell from her body language that she is quite tense. keeps a tight grip on her walking staff, which has a little charm at the top in the shape of a dagger. And always rather terse when spoken to. She is quite large by elven standards, but you can still see the distinct pointed ears coming from under her hood sometimes when she's got her head turned one way or the other. And her name is Nerixa.
Awesome. Hero point acquired.
Yippee!
Nice job.
If anyone's willing to kind of continue down the line, be my guest. Otherwise, I might just impose it on you. Who knows?
I can go next.
Go crazy.
My character is Dronin. You would see quite a militaristic-looking man wearing chainmail. No helmet, considering he has 3 spikes, horn type, protruding out of his head like a mohawk. He has a very large sword. One of his eyes is black, and the other one is kind of a silvery white. As of the moment, none of them are glowing, but suppose we'll find that out soon enough. He has different red spots, mostly his leather, around like his gauntlets and the straps holding his chainmail closed. He's got a crew cut. He looks relatively battle-hardened. A few scars along his head. And that's, I guess, about all you could see. Considering he's covered in head to toe. Or neck to toe, I should say.
Very fitting. Q. Dronin.
I'll go next.
Right.
I am playing Obi. He is a human Nephilim of the Tiefling variety, Devil Spawn, Hell Spawn. Many names for such. He has lavender skin and short, stark white hair. It looks like it's maintained, but lately it's probably been tossed and a little slightly unkempt. He has a thin white mustache and a beard that tracks his jawline that is pointed at the chin. He has oddly pointed ears and eyes that have pupils that are the color of burning coal. He has 2 burnt orange horns that sprout from his forehead that would be probably the most forward indication of his lineage. He also has a strange tattoo along the knuckles of his left hand with strange runic markings that he keeps within, usually covered, although not all the time, with a white set of gloves. He's wearing a white down shirt, some dark trousers, and suspenders. Since it's getting cold, he's adopted a thick brown overcoat. He's got glasses or corrective lenses. And he has some padded leathers, or I guess studded, that he wears over his clothing. He's got a large collection of kits, bags, and items that he carries with him. And some of his notable trinkets here are his white gloves, his walking cane, and a pipe. He often...
No, I think. Did you cut out?
Cut out.
Oh, no. Where'd I cut out at?
His pipe.
Oh, okay. He
His
often
pipe.
smokes his pipe. That's all.
Okay.
Alright.
Myolica Mesalines has been on the boat since the beginning of the journey. She's wrapped up in a cloak that she keeps tied against her body because she's very weak to the cold, she'll tell you. And she'll also make small talk about other sorts of things. But she won't talk much about why she's here or what she's going to do in the Ninth Vale. She has a staff that she keeps beside her, and beneath the cloak you can see some shines of golden jewelry. She will make small talk about the weather and the course of their travels, but she won't talk about much else. And when the wind blows, she does go and hide somewhere to be out of the wind. And that is all I have.
Wonderful.
Lastly, you see a man who is obviously half elven. He has slightly elven ears, but also a bit of a scruffy beard, dark hair. He's wearing a cloak and leathers. He looks like he's someone who travels a lot. He's a bit scruffy. He looks relaxed though. He's not a gregarious person, but he's open and certainly willing to talk to anyone who wants to chat. For anyone who does come up and chat with him, he explains that he's traveling back northward to Fallcrest. We are going northward, right?
Yes.
We're going
Yes.
from the south to the north. Okay,
Yes.
cool. He's traveling back northward after a job. He's generally makes his living as a scout and a guide. He carries a bag, and the only really obvious thing you see him carrying is a bow, which is currently unstrung.
As you all find yourselves comfortable in the common area, maybe at one point, maybe at different times as well, one of the crew members are going to approach your table. If you choose to be here or not, that's up to you. But one of the crew members kind of just take a seat next to you. They seem to be on their break. They're pretty exhausted. You can see that the tips of their fingers are a little bit lacking color compared to what you're used to. And they kind of sit down at the table. And they'll kind of say to you, you know, I've been meaning to ask, but at least the last few weeks, we haven't seen many people come up north in general. But is there anything in Fallcrest for any of you all?
Nothing particular, but obviously it's the largest city around. Good place to get work usually.
Yeah. I would probably say that was true maybe a few weeks ago, but it's been pretty bleak. This snowstorm up here has been unending. Started maybe a few weeks ago. How long have you been out?
Oh, several weeks for me, yes. I guess it was probably 6 weeks ago the last time I was here. Maybe 8. Can't remember now. Has it been just unending like this?
Yeah, just one day, from what I heard from the locals up by the docks, the Porters Guild especially, they just said it was a normal winter day. You know, and when I say normal up here, they say maybe 5 degrees Celsius, and no snow, but chilly, right? Then all of a sudden, just a downpour of snow continued to just happen, and it hasn't stopped. It's weird for sure. I think some of the locals were saying that they haven't seen something like this in maybe a lot. Well, not in their lifetime, though I was talking mostly to humans. Clearly, something is amiss up here, but that's outside of my pay grade. Affects business, though.
Indeed, it does.
You folks are quite an interesting bunch. I understand that there's an adventuring guild location up in Fallcrest, but it looks like scholars with us, some military man, a person with an unknown origin, and it's quite themselves. But yeah, quite an interesting bunch. I hope the trip hasn't been too rough, at least for all of you.
It's been fine.
We appreciate your hard work also. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, gotta do what I gotta
I know
do.
a bit about how difficult it is to wrangle travelers on a journey.
Yeah, we usually don't make many stops this time around, but I guess we're kind of doing whatever we can to get a little bit more out of our services at this current point in time. Alloy, add a character. How do I pronounce your character's name? Like, I'm horrible.
No worries. Maolica Macelines.
Okay,
Maceline, sorry.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Iolica, right?
Yes.
You don't seem to be like any elf I've seen around here. Where are you from originally, if you don't mind me asking?
Very far away.
I mean, are we talking like from the capital far, or?
You can't see Neri's face right now, but you can feel her side eye.
Very, very far away.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. What can you tell us about your homeland? Is it nice at least? Tropical maybe? Better than the weather here?
It's beautiful, and the weather is much, much nicer.
How much do you think it would cost me for a vacation?
I don't think you could afford it in your lifetime.
Oh, I guess I'll have to just dream about it then. Sure.
If you start making a nest egg now, your great-grandchildren might be able to come.
Well, you know what they say. You have children so they can live your dream, right? Or something like that.
I've never heard anything like that.
You wouldn't get it, I guess.
Elves, am I right?
Yeah. Elves. At this current point in time, is OB smoking?
Absolutely.
Indoors or outdoors?
Wherever he finds himself, I guess. I'd be happy to do it indoors.
Well, they don't got laws for that, so.
Considering there is a blizzard going on outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay in, warm
We
myself.
are probably underdecked.
So, look like you have like a PhD in something, sir.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm a doctor.
Medical doctor? Or like a cleric
Probably.
doctor?
No, not a cleric doctor. I follow the practical field of medicine, not the spiritual.
What do you have to say about my fingertips here? They've been looking a little purple when I was outside.
Purple, you say? Oof. That's a nasty case of frostbite you got. We're going to have to chop them off.
Wait.
I'm pulling your leg, son.
Oh, gotcha.
Might want to
You're
invest in
looking a
some
little-
gloves, though.
Obi, you're looking a little purple too. Are you okay?
Let's call it a natural skin condition.
I see.
Well, I wasn't gonna comment on his skin, but you know, that's fine. Is it true about what they say about smoking? Is it will it kill you? I only
Son,
just drink
this
alcohol.
This line of work will kill you. Alcohol will kill you. The waters below us will kill you. Anything in this can kill you. Smoking might make it happen a little faster, but what's a life if not led for a little bit of pleasure?
I guess that's right. There's a lot of truth in that. Maybe that's why I drink myself every time I head over to Fallcrest. Usually can't remember what happens the night before, though. Well, my break's over, so I'll see you all in a little bit. I think we'll be arriving pretty shortly. But, you know, stay safe, all of you. And
You too. Maybe find a pair of gloves.
Not part of our contract. Maybe I'll buy some when we're in the city.
Might keep you warmer than a beer.
But you know,
That's
a
fun.
beer,
That's fun.
a beer is pretty filling, if you know what I mean.
True enough. True enough.
You're gonna see this crewmate kind of just go back to their post.
He seems like a bit of a fool.
Oh, didn't seem that bad to me. Honest, hardworking crew member.
It's kind of at this point in time where I'm gonna ask specifically my wizard. Do you attempt to learn any of the spells from your spell scrolls or any of that, or did you already do that?
I could do that while I'm here on the journey.
Okay. Cool. You can just make me. I mean, you have an amount of money to learn all of them. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I got a whole lot of money.
Okay.
I'm
Nice flex.
rich.
Enough to take a
Yeah.
fancy vacation.
Yeah, nice flex. You can just roll an Arcana check for whatever amount of spells you're trying to learn for each one.
Da-da-da. Wow.
Ooh.
Oof.
Okay. I'm just going down the list, so that's
Owie.
invisibility. Can't learn that again for a week.
I mean, you can always re-roll it if you want. I don't really mind.
This is a bit early to start rolling hero points.
I don't know.
19.
I think
That
that is
was-
enough to succeed. I think the DC for it's rank 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 is enough. to learn
Okay.
it.
That is revealing light.
These are all rank 2 spells, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Telekinetic maneuver. The warping pull.
Okay. Okay. So telekinetic maneuver and revealing light you can learn without a doubt. It would just cost you 6 gold, I believe.
At
both.
3, because
Yeah.
wizard automatically upgrades to success. What is it called? Spellbook prodigy.
Oh, you have that one. Oh, you have magical shorthand. Okay, yeah, then yeah,
Yes.
you're good. You are good. Cool. And I think you get to actually reduce it as well, even more, because of shorthand, right?
It just automatically upgrades to success, which is just half. Or
Okay. Yeah. I don't think it.
critical.
Yeah, I don't think it changes anything. Cool. All right. Other than that, what I'm going to have you all kind of say do potentially as maybe like 30-40 minutes have passed by, and you're going to hear from the other crew that will be arriving pretty shortly. You know, get your belongings if you have any on the ship, and meet outside to depart or to board, I guess. TC, your microphone's killing me right now. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, it's the AC, isn't it? Okay.
I think so,
Hold on.
yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah, it's super loud in here.
well, California, am I
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't run constantly,
That's fair.
but I'll just talk a little louder to overcome the noise gate.
Okay. As some time passes and you find yourselves at the docks of Fallcrest, this is when you are going to see it. Immediately as you look upon Fallcrest as a whole, you're going to hear the murmurs of the crew, kind of just out loud, and all of you can hear this pretty well as you all kind of see this gigantic pyramid, a black void-like color hover over Fallcrest. It's this almost endless vast as you kind of peer into it. And you can see what seems to be these birds, hundreds, potentially birds, even in the blizzard, circle around the pyramid as a whole. Fallcrest, aside from the falls that are not too far away, maybe 200 feet or so, are the only thing that really makes noise aside from the boat itself as it creaks and the water splashes against it. And as you kind of get ready to board, you kind of just feel this sense of not necessarily dread, but emptiness within Fallcrest. It doesn't live up to the expectation of more of a bustling city, one filled with merchants and people. You don't even see people out as a whole, really. But nonetheless, find yourselves as you walk onto the docks. One of the crew members say to you, well, this is your stop, folks. Well, if any of you decide to turn back, we'll be departing in a day or two's time. But good luck.
What of the flying pyramid? Have you seen such a thing before?
Not particularly. That definitely wasn't here the last time we were here. It definitely seems to, well.
And was the city so still?
Not particularly, no. It's... The docks here were always filled with people, the Porters Guild, and... I mean... Market Green is just up the street, where people would be trading, and the farmers would be exchanging Goods. Yeah. Well,
Neri's grip tightens on her walking staff, and she taps it against the dock, and the charm at the tip flashes, and then the whole staff transforms into a billhook. Seems we have work to do then.
How big is the pyramid?
so, since I have you on the Fallcrest map, this is what I'll say. See how like this lower quay is kind of divided by this wall, and where the river is like this kind of river that's coming out. I would say this pyramid encompasses this entire area. That like above,
Oh,
like that's how big it is right now.
got it.
It is
Huge.
quite huge.
And roughly how high in the air is it?
So this, like I said, this wall here, this is about anywhere between 200 and 400 feet of like elevation. The pyramid would probably be another 200 feet above where like the upper part of the city would be.
Got it. Cool.
And the crew member kind of says to you, I don't know if this will intrigue you, but some of you seem like the adventuring or mercenary type. Maybe give the Adventurers Guild a visit if you're looking for work.
Can we find the guild hall?
He would give you directions to it.
Sure. Great.
Thanks for the tip. Hopefully I don't have to see you back again in a day or two. No offense.
Well, it's your money. All right. As you are directed to kind of follow the southern parts of the docks to enter this area, to follow this kind of the streets, you're going to see plenty of snow piling in between like these smaller streets. They're kind of been unkept for the most part. A lot of the foot traffic, if there has been any, do seem to stick to the main parts of the roads that you see here on Fallcrest. Kind of just immediately, though, you are going to see what seems to be a pretty dead and quiet part of the town. You're going to see what seems to be kind of like a drawbridge where, some of your guys' characters are, with what seems to be an outpost over on this end. But as you follow the docks south, it's going to be less interrupted by the snow that is everywhere. You are going to see from above you this cloud of birds kind of just swarm around above you. Immediately.
Can I tell what type of... I'm sorry, keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, can I tell what type of birds they are?
Oh, yeah, you
or
can
are
make
they
a
too high up in the air?
Let's say it kind of just looked like a blob, so I'll just say make a
Yeah.
perception check for me. And then if you pass that, you can make a nature check. Nice.
Yo.
Let's see.
Oh.
It's just really snowy up there, and I can see them, but it's just hard to pick out details.
You can tell absolutely that they are birds.
And they are of the black kind in color.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of blends in with like the pyramid's base from above, but it's kind of at this point, as you kind of do see it approaching, It is, in fact, the swarm of birds have been descending kind of towards your general area. And they don't seem to be stopping.
Does the city seem to be like in turmoil? Like, is there corpses or are there like civilians walking around?
There might be some civilians, but you don't see, not in your general area, no.
I'm just going to say those birds seem ominous and a little creepy.
Ah, right. Since you did get a natural 20, I am going to show you... Actually, I'm going to describe something about them. With your perception, you are able to see that these birds do have this red tint in their eyes.
Oh,
That's always a good
they have a
sign.
red tint in their eyes. I don't like that. It seems unnatural, in my expert opinion.
Are the people like the ship crew still like standing like next to us basically?
No, they're... So I would say, like, where you are right now, kind of, describes where you are, but they would probably be, like, around here, give or take. So there are a few, like at least 100 feet or less. But it seems like these birds seem to have caught the attention of your folks' presence. And they will begin descending down and down.
I string my
Is-
bow.
Is there some kind of association with, like, a deity or a following of a deity with the pyramids and the swarms of blackbirds? I'm happy to roll recall knowledge if I have to.
Hold on, I'm thinking about something right now. No, not that you can recall.
Okay.
As these birds descend even more and more towards you all, you are going to see a better look as they are swooping in as a collective. And this is what you will begin to see. Oh my god, why does it have the low quality version? Whatever. Whatever. You'll get the gist. Alright. You're going to see this.
Oh dear.
And they seem to be non-stop going towards you, as I will ask you to roll for initiative.
First initiative roll.
Unnatural birds.
Okay, I need to put your guys' token on here real quick. Forgot about that fact. Okay.
Yo, testing me already, huh?
What do you mean by that?
I have so many consumables. Why did I do this?
Oh, why did it turn off my snow? Oh, I have to turn it back on.
Is
Oh.
it because we're under the pyramid? So like the snow isn't.
The snow is still ongoing. It finds its way. It finds a path.
Interesting.
Maybe it's like a. I can't think of the word. Never mind. Ignore me. Overhang. Maybe it's like an overhang,
All right.
and it's protecting us from the snow.
The wind has a path. It finds a path.
Maybe it's a good pyramid. It's just helping the town survive through the winter.
I'm gonna shift my eminence to Victor's Wreath.
Okay.
I don't know how to like.
I think as long as you have it selected, you're good.
Do I have to like click that?
Nah,
Well,
nah,
I'm supposed to have like an aura, so
Well, you already have aura.
yo, but like a different one. The one that buffs my allies.
I'd have to double check. I think as long as you have your Divine Spark onto your Victor's Wreath, you should be good. But yeah. Okay.
Guess we'll find out when someone does a bonk.
Yes. Oh, wow. Natural 1 on the initiative roll. Okay, let us begin.
Oh yes, are the birds supposed to be in the turn tracker?
Yes.
Because they're not for us.
I think it's just how they're not acting before.
They'll show up when it's
yeah,
their turn.
Yeah, it'll show up when it's on their
Okay.
turn.
Let's recall knowledge about these birds because this seems like some Karkathi bullshit.
Okay.
Duh.
Any skill in particular that you're trying to do? Or are you just doing like a general recall knowledge?
Let's do Lore Master.
Okay. All right. You can. So what is your question ultimately that you want to know?
Where do these birds come from? If I know about, or what are these birds first of all?
So
they don't look natural.
They are clearly ravens, but they are malformed, distorted. You do know that a flock of, a group of ravens is called an unkindness, or that's one of them. So this unkindness is clearly not natural to you, and while ravens are generally around from like all over the Vale and just generally speaking, the way that this unkindness is formed might have to do with the pyramid, is what your idea. It's probably not Karkathi, but it does give you that undead feeling of unholiness, of the same level of what you would expect from towards your homelands.
Okay.
I'll just kind of give you a bonus as well. I'll say they have a weakness towards holy damage, is what you would know.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm an atheist, so that doesn't really help me in this instance. Let us.
A wizard and an atheist.
Yeah.
They only believe in themselves and their magic.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot I need to do this.
What is this? Been a while since I've used Foundry.
That's okay.
It's a good...
So one thing I will suggest is, as long as you have your token selected and you hover over the token, it'll tell you the exact distance of how far away it is.
Yes, thank you.
Because the regular measure distance doesn't take into account elevation, while this on the module I have does.
Okay.
Nice.
That makes sense. Let's cast Loose times Arrow on everybody.
Okay, that's pretty good. You can make your spell check for me.
Oh yes. I need to put that on my bar.
Yeah, well, so this can target all of you, basically.
Yes.
Okay, you can choose to keep your spell if you wish.
Sure. Let's keep it.
Cool.
And
you will all get quickened.
okay. Thank you. I was just about to drag it on everybody.
Yeah. I'll do it if most people don't want to do it themselves, but you can always do it yourself. Okay, and that is your turn.
Yes. Yep. That's my 3 because I get it at the start of turn.
Gotcha. Gillenir.
Yes. I will start by chanting a warlike chant and casting. Oh, I didn't put it on my spell bar. That was a mistake. We're gonna cast my composition spell, which is Courageous Anthem. All right, I'll get that in a second.
No worries.
Second action, I will hunt prey on these birds. And third action, I will draw my bow actually as a third action. And fourth action, I'm going to run backwards a little bit.
Go for it.
All right, there we go.
Gotcha,
And
gotcha.
thank you for my aura. I appreciate that.
Right. OB. How would you respond?
I think I'm just gonna start by striding a little bit away from the group, just not too far. And second action, let's do yeah, sure. Let's do person of interest.
Okay.
So that's gonna allow me once per 10 minutes to designate a creature who isn't part of my investigation to allow me to devise a stratagem as a free action
Okay.
against them. So that's second action. Third action, I'll draw my rotary bow. And last action, I'll actually, yeah, no. So free action, I'll devise a stratagem against it.
Okay. And just saying, I would let your bow be reloaded already. Like,
Okay,
there's no
great.
reason for it to not be reloaded.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay, I want to do an attack stratagem here, so I'll know ahead of time, I guess, what the result of my attack is going to be against it.
Mhm.
So, I got to target
yourself.
that token or myself.
It's yourself.
Oh, I'm pressing. Whoa!
Woo.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
dice.
you did it a lot. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we're just gonna use the first one.
Sure.
'Cause
That's
that's how it'll work. Okay. So
first
3.
one was a 3, so I am not going to make an attack with my last action. Instead, I'll try and recall knowledge.
Sure.
To make it secret, is it a blind GM roll? Do I just hit
Yeah,
that?
blind GM.
Okay.
Alternatively, if you
try-
have the basic action macro, it does do it for you automatically.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That up. Call.
Any skill in particular, or are you just doing like a general?
I'll try occultism on that, which is at a +10. They seem kind of like cursed creatures.
Yeah, okay. What's your question?
I guess I want to know if these might have any like lingering dangerous effects, since I am kind of like a man of medicine. Will they inflict us with any diseases, poisons, curses?
Ravens aren't particularly known to be any carriers of that, but I'll say, just kind of off of your, as you kind of peer at it and try to gain information about it, or what you would know about it, you figure that given that the sheer size of this amount of ravens, has, it's possible that they'll probably do some sort of AoE damage if you are within their reach.
Got it. The swarm guys. Okay. That's all I got. Is there a way I end my turn, or do you do?
So there are two ways to go about it. If you look in the bottom right where it kind of shows you the encounter tracker right next to your chat, I'm pretty sure you guys have it, right?
Yes, got it. The hourglass right there.
Yeah, you can just end your turn.
Perfect.
Okay. It is, and yes, it is a swarm. If it was pretty obvious. Okay. First things first. This thing is going to descend and fly on down. Fortunately, descending is the one time where flying is great. So it's just going to move 40 feet. Change my... There we go. Alright, so it's going to fly on down right next to you, Dronin. And from there, as you kind of see this large swarm of ravens more clearly, you kind of see, in addition to just their black coloring, the bones that are protruding out of them, they kind of leave this lingering shadow effect just behind them as well. From there, you are going to see them as they approach you, Dronin, and the rest of you, this almost shadow-like fear kind of protrude out of it, and and it kind of just looks at you and pierces through your soul to a degree. So I'll ask all of you to make a will save as it tries to make you afraid of it. And this is a fear effect if it does matter, or a mental effect.
I think, let me see. My Marshal's aura gives a +1 status bonus against fear.
Cool.
And Courageous Anthem gives us +1 status.
Oh, okay. Those don't overlap.
Okay.
Right, I forgot that was another part of Courageous Anthem.
Okay, thank God. Good job, Obi. All right. So for those that fail, you are going to become. So that's going to be Dronin. How do I say your character's name again? I need to write this out.
May. You just say May.
May? Okay, May. May's gonna fail, so you're also gonna be frightened 2. And TC, you are going to be frightened 2, and in addition to that, you will be slowed 1 if you did fail.
Okay. I do have Aura of Courage.
Ah.
So that's going to reduce my frightened by 1.
Well, at the end of your turn, each ally reduces its frightened by 1. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, the ones that succeed, you would get frightened 1, but that would be reduced to 0 because of Aura of Courage. Okay, and from there, as that happens, Dronin, it is your turn. I'm going to ask you to make a fortitude save for me as the swarm of ravens here kind of bombard you with this kind of shadow and just their talons in general. Okay. That will be a fail. You are going to take this amount of damage.
I am starting off hot. Let's go.
It's okay, I believe in you. You're going to bounce back. All right. Go ahead.
I am going to vow Mortal Defiance because I was told it's unholy, so I get some more damage.
Sure.
I guess I would just kind of chant out as it like is pecking me, and I realize kind of what it is. You shall fall and die like all of them. All the last remaining undead shall die. And then I will quick draw wherever that is. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. Make your strike.
Come on, other man. I'm supposed to have a +2 from my aura, so I don't know why it isn't doing the thing.
I'll figure it out.
Like this one?
Transcendence. You might have to enable the effect. Are you in the Transcendence or it's just the Eminence? Just Eminence, right?
It's just the eminence. Yeah.
Okay.
15 foot. Oh, it's +1. Never mind, I lied. But I mean, I don't think it would make a difference. But
No, it would not.
It doesn't
that
overlap
should
with
be
the
for.
Courageous Anthem anyway.
Oh, okay, but. Well, I guess as my hasted action, I'll just strike again. I got nothing better to do, I don't think.
Loose time there only lets you use stride or step for its extra action.
Thought it gave me quickened.
It's quickened with those specific actions that you can take only.
I'll step. Oh man, wait. I really can't if I want to give everybody the +2 still. I'll just not use it. I guess it's just wasted. Oh well.
Okay. EC. You are up.
Okay. Well, for my... I'll just go ahead and get rid of my quickened action first thing with a step.
Okay.
And then, let's just do a strike with the bill hook. Hey, hey.
That is pretty good. That will hit.
All right.
Your mark. Poof. All right.
Bam.
19 points of damage against this swarm of ravens. You cut down quite a few of the ravens from the unkindness. But it does seem to take a little less damage than you were hoping to take to apply.
All right. That's to be expected, I guess. And then for my final action, I am going to cast Shield.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, all the frightened goes
Everybody
away.
stay behind me.
Cool. Right, you're up once again with your quickened action as well.
Yes. Uh. Let us. We're gonna telekinetically pick up a rock and throw it at this guy.
Go for it. Oh, that is also going to hit. All right, 10 points of damage. As you find a rock covered in snow and chuck it at the swarm of ravens does take out a few. It does seem to take a little less damage, but it seems to be more effective compared to in terms of damage type. It was a lot better.
That's
does
good.
take some damage.
And then going to stride away down the docks and cast shield.
Okie doke.
Now, what did I just say?
Well, they are behind you, technically.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Galenir.
Yes, Galenir will. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That automatically stopped. Good. Courageous Anthem has stopped. I've stopped chanting. Instead, I'm going to sing a song of healing and start chanting towards. Dronen, and
Nice.
you can drag Hymn of Healing onto yourself. Third action, I will use Hunted Shot and make 2 strikes with my bow at the flock.
Cool. First one connects.
And second.
And that second one connects. It's going to do a total of 12 damage. It does seem, as you kind of shoot your 2 arrows, some of the ravens do seem to cover themselves and taking, sacrificing themselves for the greater collective, it seems, whether that's intentional or not, reducing some of its damage, but you do seem to kill a few more. All right.
That's my 3.
Cool. OB.
Let me try and do it properly this time. I'll start as a free action, devise a stratagem.
Crazy.
It rolled it twice for some.
Yeah, I think that's something on my modules, but here you go. 13 is your first one.
All right, perfect. Is that's without the modifier? That's just the d20, right?
Yeah, that's just a d20.
Okay. So 13 plus numbers is probably going to hit. So I will go ahead and use that attack. I believe my strike bonus is 10 plus the circumstance. No, we don't have that anymore.
Yeah, so 23 is what you would be hitting with.
Would my aura still keep the +1 going?
Are you 15 feet? Yeah.
I am. So,
Yeah.
24 instead of 23.
Mhm.
And how do I roll damage here? Do I just hit the damage button?
Oh, you just want to... I think, so you want to
Or
roll
should
to
I-
strike first. I'm going to reload
Okay.
you first, though.
Sure. Okay, so do I target
Target the
prey.
swarm, and then press strike.
and then press strike?
Yep.
Got it.
I think
Okay.
it should prompt you to let you use your roll.
Intelligence instead. And something here for self roll. I don't think. It does prompt me to use intelligence instead, but
Yes, you can use
not-
your intelligence over your strength or dex whenever you're using your device strategy.
Right. But I don't think there's anything to let me use that 13 here.
Okay, it's fine then. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll just say, yeah, it'll hit anyways. We'll just say
Okay.
it's 23, right? So
And
23,
then-
you can roll your damage.
Sweet. 2.
Points. As you shoot a shot at the swarm, it doesn't seem to connect. As in, you hit an arrow between a bird's wing. It doesn't seem to bring it down, though. It seems like this swarm has a natural resistance to whatever damage you're doing.
Yeah. Well, my next instinct is going to be to run away. So I'll just move 20 feet.
Okay.
Quicken goes away, right? We don't have that anymore?
Yeah, you do not have it.
Yes.
Okay, so that was one action fire, one action move. What else do we got here?
Reload is always a good idea.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right.
That's it.
Gotcha. You did wait. Hold on. You did spend your level 4 item, right, for a striking weapon, or was it because you do have the potency? I just don't know. if you
No,
did.
it's just potency on this one.
Okay, got it.
Not a strike.
Okay. We will begin with the swarm's turn once again. This is what's going to happen. It is going to use all 3 of its actions, and it is going to fly through every single one of you, and then end up about 20 feet. And as this happens, it is going to make an attack against each one of you. So Dronin and TC, you're going to take the first attack at regular striking damage, or rolls. So Dronin, you're going to get hit by that. Does 24 hit you, TC?
Let's see. Yep, beats it.
Okay, so those 2 attacks will hit. They'll do the damage. So Dronin, you're going to take the first point of damage here. For 22 points. And
Oh dear.
Neri, you're going to take 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Go. And then OB and Gelanier, you are next at map. Ooh. Okay, that's at OB.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And Gelanier.
Before you take the damage, let me see what the damage to our bard looks like.
Alright, so the first one is going to be at OB, and the second one, damage roll, is at Gelanier.
Okay, so I am going to give Gelanier my retributive strike resistance. So I think it should give you that effect.
And then I'll take damage, yeah.
And then you can make a strike against the swarm.
Yes. E.
16 is a miss.
Oh well.
Okay. And then the last attack at the spellcaster at the full map penalty, which is a natural 1.
Yay.
Nice.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can
Dronin-
take 2 of those hits.
Dronin, did you get temp HP when you put Hymn of Healing on yourself?
I got 4, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure it was working. Cool.
Okay. And that is the swarm's turn. As you all begin to start, if you did get hit, you start to bleed. As you do feel, whenever its talons kind of swipe through you, you feel this void energy fill you. This is definitely not a natural attack, so to speak. All right, Dronin, how would you like to proceed?
I think we're gonna start. Yeah, this is messed up that you're flying, but We are gonna shift my eminence to. Oh, I guess I should have said when the victor's wreath was on, my horns were glowing kind of a pearl color.
Oh.
I'm swapping to the Barrow's edge. So it'll go to my. There'll be like a light that and you can see it glowing through my skull, kind of go down the horn into his white eye, his right eye, and his sword will also. The gem in it will glow. I feel like I should throw a javelin at this thing, but like. I'm
Ew.
going to. Huh, is it gonna come back? Maybe if I just ready an action, it'll come back for me. I'm gonna stride. I wanna say here. I don't know, it's just gonna keep dive bombing us, I feel. But I'll go there.
Okay.
And I think I will end my turn.
Gotcha. You can make your recovery check. And then, Neri, you're up.
Okay.
No longer bleeding.
Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna move up as well. Get everybody back in the Marshal's aura. And then I'm going to shift my weapon again into a Vector Corbin.
Okay.
That's kind of appropriate given the encounter. And then for my last action, let's see. Let me look at the party sheet real quick. How are we doing?
I'm doing just dandy.
I can see that you're doing just fine.
Of course.
I am going to give Dronin a lay on.
Very nice.
Do. Boop. Stay in this.
I'm going to say, Neri, when you lay your hands upon Dronin, you're going to feel a familiar magical presence within him. That's what I'll say.
Neri is going to choose in this moment to find that reassuring.
Very cool. Okay, that's you.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, my.
Okay, we're gonna launch another rock at this thing.
I'm making a recovery check. Lol.
Keep bleeding. As you fire another projectile. 15 is going to miss.
Okay. Then we're gonna run away. Yeah, like. Let's go here. We're gonna like right corner.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
And that's my 3.
Cool. Gillenir.
Unlining ourselves, I think, is a good play.
We
right
got a
now.
delta.
I continue humming a calming tune
Yep.
for Dronin with my first action, sustaining.
Yep.
And then I will look up at the flock of ravens and say a few words in Elven and cast Frostbite at it,
Cool.
trying to freeze them.
Oh, cool.
Get colder.
Oh, you have a rhyme crystal too.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, you can drag the effect onto you if you haven't already.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that looks like a crit success because I rolled a 17.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
Well, that happens. Alright, that's my 3.
Gotcha. All right, OB.
Boy. Okay. Time to learn how medicine works. So I think I can devise a stratagem for a skill
Yes, you can.
stratagem. So I want to see if I can do that to see how I would do on an administer first aid on.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see Gillenir to see if I can assist him with the bleeding.
Gotcha.
So this is the skill stratagem. Use it.
Make sure to apply it to yourself.
Myself.
Let me try this.
Beautiful.
11.
Okay. So, with my medicine, that's pretty good. So I'm
Quiet.
just gonna use that to spend 2 actions to pull them up. I think I got the basic here, and it's stop bleeding.
Yep.
The skill strategy.
Your medicine is like plus 10, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be...
Yeah.
Success.
Sweet.
So you can immediately... Yeah. So immediately, Gillenir, you can roll another recovery check.
DC 10 or
Yes,
I'll
DC
just
10.
roll D20. Oh, sad.
Aw, so sad.
It was a good
Bollocks.
try. It's
Yeah,
a really
it
good try.
was.
All right. And then I'll use 1 action on myself. Actually, Gillenir's looking worse than me, so I'll use it on him. I'll use the healer's touch.
Okay. 2d6 plus 7.
Let's see how you do. Okay, 11.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
It
So
could
do
be
I
worse.
can target Gillenir and apply healing.
Oh,
Oh no, that's me.
here.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
Cool.
That's all 3.
Okay. Back. Oh, I accidentally went to Dronin.
And
I'm gonna undo that.
Damn.
Jeez Louise. All right. Swarm is coming at somebody. I'm going to let fate decide.
Nice.
Dronin, you have been chosen. Very fitting, don't you think?
Who would have guessed?
All right, it is going to fly on down towards you, entering your space. And it is going to make a strike at you. Oh, I just. Alright, drowning. Praying for you, pal.
Sorry.
Well,
We might TPK and then
That
burst
was
the
good.
counter.
Good meeting you guys. Well,
yep. Can I offer you
catch you later.
a little bit of resistance in this trying time?
Yeah, that's probably very much needed at this point in time. So you can make the attack. Oh, wow, that's max damage. Close to max damage.
Yo, I would have survived. Let's go.
Okay, and then make your retributive strike, Neri.
Okay. Do. Oh, shit. Whack. No, I'm gonna hero point that.
Fair enough. You got 3. Make them count. That's better. Does hit.
There we go.
Or your damage.
There we go. Let's see. Let's. Bludgeoning damage, please. There we go.
That is pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a pretty effective attack. And you do hurt it quite a bit as the swarm of ravens kind of descend on Jonan, and they almost wipe him out. But Neri, you are able to find an opportunity to strike back. Okay, it is. I'm gonna just move it real quick up here, but I'm gonna make one more attack for its last action. Yelenir will be the chosen one at map. And that will be a miss. Yeah, let me do this. 0. There you go. Alright, Dronin. Fight back, pal.
Yeah, it's real.
I believe in you.
I do need you to make a fortitude save, though.
Okie dokie. Say less. Is this fear?
No. Nice!
Oh, yo, like a
Nice.
attack.
Yes.
There you go. No damage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start it off with a big old strike.
You get
Come
4
on.
HP.
I'm re-rolling that.
I was
Yep,
just
yep.
about to say.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
That's always just the biggest insult when it's like the same number or one less.
Yeah.
We strike again.
Spite it, yeah, spite.
Are we serious?
It's a downward spiral.
Oh, God.
You know what? Make me drop my weapon. That'll be a use for my last action. Well, that like actually ruined everything because I like wanted to heal myself, but I'm Stevie Wonder. This is actually brutal. Wait, can I end my turn in the same tile as it? That's probably
Yes,
gonna do
it can.
damage though, huh?
A swarm is allowed to end its turn and move through units.
Probably a good idea to just do a step out of there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But like, what direction is the real question?
So I will say, it has been in people's, and it has moved through people's, or sorry, when you have moved through its thing, it has never reacted. I'm just going to make that very clear. You don't need to step if you wish to stride.
I feel like actually, I didn't want to use it this early, but I'm gonna use my potion patch for a lesser healing.
Okay. You just consume your healing potion as well. Yeah. Pretty good. 15 points.
Oh, I just healed the fucking.
And that's okay. I got you. I'll fix it.
You're welcome, Mr. Crows.
Well,
Whose
Raven.
team are you on?
So that was 3.
Okay. Neri?
Okay. Okay.
If there's any benefit right now, it is flanked.
That's true. Yeah.
I do need you to make a fortitude save for me, though. As, yeah, the unkindness is truly not being kind.
Me or Drona?
You.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Does I have? Is it? It's
Only-
not a fear effect.
Nope. It's just void. Void is the only trait that's relevant here.
Okay. Void is the. Okay.
Very cool. You are going to take half damage.
Okay. Well, that's not bad.
10
That's not
points. All right.
We're living.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
living. All right, please proceed.
Okay. Neri kind of just huffs a little bit. Step. Use up my other lay on hands on myself. I am below half now.
Cool.
And then I'll make a strike.
Go crazy.
Blah. No. No.
There you go. There you
Yay!
go. Yes.
We're not having any of that natural 2 shit.
That's what I was praying for.
Yeah.
Oh.
No! Are you kidding? Okay.
Oh
All
my.
right.
Hey, you
Oh.
said you were hating on 2.
I think we're cursed.
Oh god.
You know what? It's fitting for Neri. It's fitting.
Right.
And that is my 3 actions.
Gotcha. As you swing your, what is this specifically again? Back to
It's
Corbin.
it's a Vector Corbin right now.
Yeah. You take out a few, but it's not as impactful as you would hope.
Recover. Fuck.
Okay, it's up to you. You've been
Okay.
untouched. Go crazy.
Yes. We're gonna throw another rock at this thing.
Yep. Go
I don't
crazy.
have a lot of attack spells. I'm not an attack wizard. Okay.
That
That's
will
good.
hit.
Yay!
And that will also hit as you fire another chunk at this, bringing it quite hurt. Quite hurt indeed. Alright, 1 action left.
Yes, I am just. Hmm. We're gonna stride again.
Sure. while you decide that, I'm just gonna let Galenir take his turn.
Oh well, now I can.
Okay, sorry. Where did you want to move?
Right here.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Okay, that's my 3.
I'm actually going to delay until after OB to see what OB does.
Okay. OB.
Oh, fuck, all the pressure's on me now.
I don't think that's supposed to work that way. Here.
Oh, if am I? I just remembered if I delay, my sustain dies, doesn't it?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
No, yeah.
Then I
It's,
delay.
I think all that you lose is your reaction.
Yes,
Because you
that's
have to
correct.
use your reaction to get back in order.
Right.
Do I have to make a fortitude save as well?
Yes, you do.
Oh. This might decide things.
I believe in you.
You are very good.
Yay!
You're just gonna take half damage. And hopefully I don't, Okay, well. Eight points.
Alright, I am not looking hot, but I can't do too much against this, so I feel like Indronin higher is going to be my prio, right? I'll stride around to here, if that's cool.
Yep, that's good.
And I am going to use battle medicine to treat wounds on Dronin.
Go for it.
Believe it. Do this, and battle medicine. Should I risk it for the expert 20? Probably not, but it's
Like 50-50 for you with your plus 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think better safe than sorry. I'll just stick with the 50.
Go for it. Very cool.
Sweet.
That's a lot of health.
Nice.
Hey.
GI.
Sweet.
All right, Jonan. You're about to be unleashed.
Got one more
Upon?
action.
Yeah, one more action, Obi.
Alright, I think I'm getting away from this thing.
Go for it.
So I'll stride again. Just
Yeah, that's fine.
that's it.
Okay. Galenir, do you want to re-enter?
Yes, I do, please.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Galenir, you are up. I will need you to make a fortitude save.
Fort save, yeah.
It's this void shadow aura drains your life as it kind of finds their talons into you. That is a failure.
Oh. I'm just gonna have to eat that failure.
Okay. Take some damage. Oh my god. It's fine, I guess. And go ahead.
All right. First action, sustain Hymn of Healing. This is the third round of Hymn of Healing, I believe. I will then stride over to here. And third action, I will cast Shield on myself.
Okay. Cool. Okay, swarm turn. Cool. Immediately, it is going to strike at Dronin first, and then Neri next. Miss on Dronin.
Oh.
And a Just barely a hit. Wow. With a -5 on Neri. $19 points of damage.
Hey. Okay.
And from there, it is going to just fly over towards you. I'm gonna do this real quick. There you go. And that will be its turn.
I need to take my bleed damage also.
Oh,
I got
gotcha.
skipped because of turn stuff.
Mhm.
Do you want me to just roll it for myself, or?
Yeah, just roll the recovery check. Good old D20.
Yep.
Okay. Going to take 7 points. Oof. Okay, Dronin. What will you do, pal?
Does this thing count as flanked with the two of us in it?
Technically, no. you would have to
Okay.
actually move. Yeah.
I'm gonna step.
Okay.
Um,
I do need you to make the fortitude save, though. I'm sorry.
yeah, that's fine.
It's always...
I'm not fine.
Yeah, you're not fine. You're going to take the amount of damage.
That's fine.
All right. So you step.
Let's strike.
Go for it.
Please.
That's a good hit.
It's a hit.
All right.
Okay. That's all right. I'm gonna also borrows whatever drink my foes. It says
Okay.
so I'll heal for half the damage, and then an ally in my range will get healed for 10. Or at least, so I'll just give it to Nerixa.
Okay. So when you do this amount of damage to it, you're going to see it immediately react. And this is what's going to happen. You're going to see it as you swing a heavy blow into the swarm of ravens. You are going to see it split into two. And two groups of it will begin to exist.
Oh, good.
Albeit with a caveat. So give me a second. Okay. And then you're gonna see this. Right there.
I take it we're rounding down on the healing.
What now?
I heal for half the damage I dealt, but it's 25, so I'm rounding down
Yes, it is
for
around
12.
down. Yeah, 12.
Did it do 12 damage, or did it do more? Or 25, I mean?
It seemed to do a little less, but you did seem to do a big majority of the damage. So I'm gonna say you're gonna heal 9.
Okay.
That was your turn. Yeah. I hope you succeed on this recovery check, because that crit bleed has been actually killing you.
Yay.
There you go.
Sweet.
All right, Neri.
All right. Okay.
Fortitude save first.
There's two of them now.
Yeah. The fortitude save first, and then
Give me that fortitude save.
Believe in you. That is a success for
Okay.
half damage. Oh, wrong button.
We take those.
Or this. Okay. Half for 6.
Nice.
Like to proceed.
Okay.
Oh my.
Let's start with just flail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Said
Oh.
I had a connection error there.
Lucky.
Hold on, let me refresh the page real quick.
Fair enough.
Did it show the roll? Because I didn't see it.
No, I didn't roll anything, as far as I
Okay.
see.
Okay. Okay, now it's just a black screen. Okay, okay. We are so back.
I believe it. That is going to be a nice hit.
Good old mashed crow.
All your damage.
Bah.
Points. Does seem to take a reduced amount, but
Bah.
still good nonetheless.
Let's just go ahead and have a map strike.
Go for it. All right.
Please. Oh.
Okay.
And that'll be a crit miss.
It's okay.
And we'll just go ahead and, for the last action, shield.
Probably a good idea, yeah. Okay, you're up.
Okay. We could do this.
Recover? No.
We'll be fine. We'll be
no.
fine. I'll save the day. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna throw a bit of flame at the closest swarm.
Sure.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, wrong spell. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna do frostbite.
Okay. I'll make a fortitude save.
Oh my god. Oh wait.
You don't need to make a saving throw.
Yeah, I was confused for a second.
It succeeds, so half damage. Alright. You also hurt it. It doesn't seem to resist any of this damage, but it is still not down just yet. One action left.
And then we are going to do
Okay.
throw my staff at it.
Go for it. Here's your attack roll.
Yo.
Let's hero point that.
Yep. Fair enough.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Please.
No.
Oh.
It's a miss by 1.
Wow.
That's
so
terrible.
mean. That is my 3.
Okay. OB.
I'm going back in.
Fair enough. You can tell, well, I do need you to make a fortitude save. You to go
Oh
back
no,
in.
I thought I was far enough away. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Basic orders. I got this.
I believe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, half
Okay.
damage. Oh, that's a fail by 1.
Oh no.
This is sad.
Chat, we might be cooked.
Fine. Should
Yeah.
be fine.
No, okay.
I'm like, okay.
He's alive.
I'm alive.
He's breathing.
Okay. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, I was gonna battle medicine on Neri. I think I'll still do that. Haha. See how this goes. So it should be.
You know what? Can I champion's reaction that damage?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
going to do that.
Okay.
So let's see. I don't think this. Yeah, that doesn't have any effects other than the resistance. So just refund yourself a little bit of hit points,
Gotcha.
You go.
and then
Just 6 points damage instead.
And you get
Make your strike. That will hit.
bonk.
I knew me taking damage was worthwhile.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
And it seems to be on its last legs with this hit.
There's like 2 of them left in there.
Yeah, there's like 2 ravens left that are just trying to peck at you, basically. Alright, Obi, make your battle medicine.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
looks
that's
like
huge.
a crit.
Big, massive.
Very big. 25 points
25
to Neri.
I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. See you guys.
Yep, yep. Alright. Kelenir.
Very beautiful. Very powerful.
I will not sustain Hymn of Healing.
Okay.
I am going to sing a different song now in a very minor key. And I am going to sing a haunting hymn.
Okay.
And I don't know if this makes sense, but are these like separate creatures? Can I like place
are.
the template where
Yep, they are
where
separate
it's gonna
creatures.
like I spin that back. Yeah, that's where I want it. Oh, I see how this works.
Yeah, so
Cool.
you could do it like
There we
that
go.
and hit them both anyways.
Yep.
And doesn't hit Dronin. So,
Right.
okay, they'll make
That was the goal.
their saving throws. Oh, I should not have targeted OB, but that's fine. Oh, crit! That's a failure on both. Roll your damage.
All right.
And you are about to
Damage.
see... Alright, it might be 4 damage, but you find that as you send your song their way, they take more damage than they should, and they both will die instantly as you wipe the rest of the ravens as a whole. As they had weakness to area damage 8, and everyone was doing single target damage, so
Should have done that earlier. It finally dawned on me.
there you go. As
Live and learn.
this happens, you wipe the floor with all of these ravens, they all fall to the ground. You are going to get... Oh yeah, whatever. I forgot I have that on. A decent amount of XP. 70 XP, in fact. And it's at this point where up the bridge, the guard starts running towards you with their weapon in hand. He says, "Are you okay? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm so I had to get all my
Sound
stuff."
off if you're not dead. I guess we all
Yeah,
died.
they're all dead. Don't worry about your persistent bleeding. OB probably can take care of it. But yeah, you do get one of the guards here to come up to you, make sure that you're okay. But
Took you long enough.
yeah, I'm sorry. I had to get all my shield, my crossbow, my weapon, and I had to run across this 200-foot bridge.
It's just the Lancelot in fucking Monty Python.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you have had your equipment with you? That seems... Look, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but... Anyway,
I'm a
look,
toll
doesn't
guard
matter.
at first, just a second. I'm sorry.
You're right. Look, thanks for coming. It's fine. We made it.
If I can, do you
What
need
were
any
those
assistance? those were shadow ravens. They have been haunting the lower quays for the last week and a half. Normally they were only just attacking at night, but this is very odd.
So they're getting more bold.
I'm afraid so. Yes.
Are there multiple flocks, or is that the one flock?
The soldier kind of points up above you. That's just one of many, as you see the dozens of, well, one singular large cloud like below the pyramid itself of these ravens floating over, but you have seemed to taken out a big amount.
See.
It's kind of at this point where, yeah, go ahead.
We just got here on the ship. What's the deal with this pyramid, anyway?
I don't know much myself, but
We can
it's just-
discuss that indoors with some medical supplies, perhaps.
yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll bring you to the Adventurers Guild. I'm sure they would be more than happy to assist with your wounds. Or unless you prefer a temple, but either or.
The guild would be fine.
I'll take the guild.
I believe I'll be fine by the time we get there.
Aura?
I am.
I mean,
throwing up
I'll
underneath
just keep using this because I can just use it every turn, and then yeah. I mean, I can't use the radiant every turn, but
The hell?
I'll just get 2d8 every turn.
Okay. Just flexing on everyone, I guess. Alright. It's gonna be at this point where they will bring you to the Adventurers Guild as I swap maps back to the city. And put this blizzard thing back on. Alright. So the soldier will kind of lead you kind of the most direct path towards the Adventurers Guild. You're going to pass by some notable places, in particular right here. This is the Old Tree Inn. You kind of see it for the most part. I'm going to say not very busy at all. But other than that, you do see the Lucky Gnome Tap House just across the street. Which seems to be a lot more busy compared to the inn across the street. But they seem to be laborers of some kind. Just from a glance coming in and out of this tap house right here. As you walk through what was once Market Green, you would have heard from the crewmate who did say that this was the area where the farmers and people would kind of sell their goods. Right now, it just seems to be just a snow-covered field. That being said, as you kind of pass through this area, you are going to see, within the middle part of Market Green, in a 20-foot circular area in the middle, the snow kind of melts a bit, and you can see a part where ice rings have kind of been formed, like a repeated process of like melted, covered snow, and then ice kind of frosts over it. If you want to, you can make a nature or an arcana check for me. Occultism also works.
Is this blind?
No.
Okay.
I was also gonna say everybody that's hurt can heal 10 from just while we're walking and I healing myself.
Mm-hmm.
May looks a little bit winded from running around so much, but she looks untouched.
So instead of rolling, can we just say I'm healed?
Yeah, sure.
Because I feel like, I don't know, what, 2d8 every 6 seconds? How long has it been? 10 minutes?
You guys
That's
would
probably
not
full
like.
HP, huh?
I mean, you would be close. Whatever. Okay. So you are going to feel Galanir and OB and Mai that the ground in this circular area is quite warm for some reason. In that little 20-foot ring. That being said, you can clearly feel what seems to be magic, kind of like protruding and emanating from that circular area as well.
If I look up, does it seem like we're... I mean, the pyramid is still above us, right?
Yes.
Directly above us. Does it seem like we're in the center of the pyramid or something special like that?
It kind of
Or
closely
hard to
lines
say?
up, but you're not too sure if it's a coincidence or if it's just
Right.
like happenstance, right? So, but yeah, you do feel like this arcane magic kind of protruding out from below, and as well as that warmth.
What a strange spot that is. I don't think I'm going to stand there anymore.
All right.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah. All right. So you all can kind of make your way up to over here, where this is where the Adventurers Guild will be. Where you see this kind of group of adventurers, so on and so forth.
How treacherous are the stairs? They look very...
It's steep, but people
look a
seem
little dicey.
to, keep them in good working order. As you kind of leave Market Green as well, though, the only thing of note in terms of stores that you will notice is right here. It seems to have a sign saying Sandercott Provisioners. You kind of assume it to be a general store. You can move your people there or whatever. Up to you. Okay. As you approach the Adventurers Guild, the guard will say, well, I'm afraid I'll have to leave you here, but you can just explain what was going on. Just say I sent you. And the guard at the post here, or at the bridge, drawbridge. They know who I am. As you kind of approach, you see this 2-story building with it's clearly labeled the Steadfast Company. And you see an emblem of what seems to be a shield, emblemed with a cross sword and a hammer.
That's definitely an Adventurers Guild if I've ever seen one.
Glorified looters. But we'll
Is
take
this
what we can get.
Is this a known guild? Are they wide reaching or not so much?
I could say just make a society check for me. Any of you can do
What?
this for the most part. Okay,
Uh,
well, my internet
they
cut
had
out.
a connection.
There you go. Great. Great, 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 great. I'm loving it. Okay. Great. Wonderful. Very wonderful. Very, very wonderful. Awkward timing. Very awkward timing. Hmm? Is it me or is it Discord? Okay. Well, I don't know if it was me or Discord. What the fuck? Yeah, my Discord kind of killed itself. In game.
Oh dear.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, was it a blind society role? That was, I
No,
think, the
you can make it
question.
public. You can make it public. I don't really
Okay.
care that
Do they
much.
even have adventurers guilds where I come from?
I'll give kind of a baseline knowledge. Well, just kind of depending on what you roll
Sure.
as well. Like, it's not the hardest check. Okay. Obi, are you rolling your society check?
To start here.
Gotcha. Okay. So you all basically succeed. Your understanding is that guilds are individualistic. There's kind of like an umbrella of what they do. They're not under like. They're just very specific to the region. They exist. They might be, under different names or they have different services. But ultimately, what necessarily matters is if there's a need for like a guild, a more organized thing for whatever region you're in. From where you're from, they probably wouldn't be super necessary. They would just be probably more under mercenaries rather than adventuring guilds. But an adventuring guild kind of exists in its own lane. That's really, really it.
Gotcha.
All right.
Well, let's head on in.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
you
Get out of the cold.
head on in, you are greeted with what seems to be two receptionists immediately. You see a elf woman with green eyes, a more warm smile, in addition to the warm building. You feel like it's magically heated because it is a lot because there's a drastic change in temperature here. And then the other receptionist you see is a dwarf, one of probably the rock variety, more standard dwarf, who seems to be wearing glasses, doesn't really take notice of your presence, but in comparison to the elf receptionist, they welcome you on in. You can see that currently there isn't many people here in the guild, but you do see the two receptionists. Welcome on in. Can't say I've seen you folks before, but we haven't seen many people these days. How can I help you?
Firstly, some medical supplies would be appreciated. The
Oh,
ravens descended on us as soon as we stepped off the boat.
oh my. That is very, very worrying. Yes, we can get that sorted out for you. If you want to follow my colleague here into medical hall, they can get you sorted.
Yes, we were sent by the guard.
Ah,
The guard on the bridge.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then do not worry about any costs or none of the like. The guild has been trying to help adventurers, just the regular folks here, with any of the swarm attacks. It is quite worrying to hear that they have attacked in broad daylight, though. Well, please do follow the hallway here. Follow my colleague.
Thank you.
Neri gestures for the others to follow first.
Dronin would be trying his best to take up the rear.
Take up the rear. Gotcha.
I'll
Okay.
go first. I'm fucked up.
All right. It takes 10 minutes, but you're all fully healed. You do find what seems to be like someone employed by the guild here to kind of patch up your wounds. Go on.
Thank you. Nice place you have here.
Well, it's good enough. Yeah.
I want to try and have a conversation with the resident doctor once everyone's treated and we're free.
Okay. So, how can I help you?
Good day, sir. My name is OB. I'm a practitioner of the medical arts here. I'm here on medical business initially, but this disturbance in town, this pyramid, this is something recent, isn't it?
Yes. It's. I mean, only really the guild master and the Lord Mayor really know the inner workings at most, but a lot of us don't know what happened. We just know it magically appeared, and that's what all we've been told. There were attacks at night. We've had more, guards spread out, doing patrols, but most people just stay inside right now. It also has killed business and trade for everyone. It's a lot of people have been leaving actually over the last week or so. Something about the gods cursing this place or something, but no one really knows.
Well, folk that I came in here with, they seem like mighty capable adventure types. Is the guild doing anything to handle these threats? I mean, you mentioned they'll protect people. What about active investigations? Anything like that?
At this, I don't know too much per se. I think it might be a good idea to talk with the receptionists, who are a lot more front-facing in terms of what they may or may not know. But my understanding is, ever since the blizzard came, we've seen a lot less of adventurers or mercenaries make their way here. Well, just a lot less travel in general. I know the guild has employed parties in the past, but they seem to be on other missions. That's all I really know, unfortunately.
I see. Well, thanks for your time, and if you need any help around here, just feel free to send for me. Again, my name is OB.
Gotcha, Obi.
Shake his hand. Or I'll offer to shake his hand. I don't know if I'll take it.
Yeah, he'll say it. The name's is Rear.
Dr. Weir.
Yeah.
That's all from me.
As you kind of regroup with the rest of the group, you'll kind of find yourselves in, the guild hall as a whole. On the first floor, you can kind of see that there are meeting rooms in the first floor, record rooms. Kind of, it seems to be like a barracks style area for people that visit. Kind of like a sparring arena, so to speak. But beyond the first floor, obviously there are washrooms and pretty crude, common area. Place to really just take a seat.
Mary's probably already out there talking to the receptionist. Because it is rather warm in here, she does have her cloak just kind of hanging over her shoulder, and you can see her armor a little better now. It's got kind of spiraling blue patterns on a black background. But to the receptionist, as the rest of the party is coming in, she is going to ask, so, this pyramid, what do we know about it?
Well, what I can say is it came here a few weeks ago. It has kind of wreaked havoc, like I said. I haven't really had much active investigation going on with it. I understand that the Guildmaster and the Lord Mayor have kind of been investigating it, but there are bigger things for them to worry about as well, in addition to Pyramid. I know that the Lord Mayor has been utilizing the militia and trying to spread their forces, so the place seems a little bit more safe, but like I said earlier, the attacks in the day is a new change for us.
Can we speak to the Lord Mayor or the Guildmaster?
I can arrange a meeting. We haven't seen adventurers or people like yourselves with skills in a little bit now, so I think we could utilize the help if that is something you're interested in.
Certainly. I would be.
That's only my duty.
As well.
Well, in that case, I'll have you take a seat, but did you have anything else you wanted to mention or speak about?
Have there been any other attacks from anything beyond the Shadow Ravens?
No. Just at night with the Shadow Ravens, I do understand people have been killed. It's not an absurd number, but when we have to speak about this, that's more than there should be.
Quite so.
The weather does not help either. Well, feel free to use the common room and chat amongst yourselves. If you need to take a moment of rest, I'll go speak to the Guildmaster and see if something can be done. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement in regards to that.
Thank you.
Much obliged.
I'll go try to grab a bowl of warm stew if they have any.
Yeah, in the common area, they do have like a bar, not necessarily like the nicest bar, like food stuff, but it suffices for adventurers.
Take
It only costed
what I
like
can get.
It'll cost you
For
like a
week on
silver.
a ship.
Anything that you try here is like 10 times better than whatever you've had on the ship, even at the cost of a silver. You get a pretty hearty meal if any of you wish to pay that amount. Stew, drink included, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, whatever your choice may be. Yeah.
Sounds great.
If any of you are at the bar or grabbing a bite, is there anything you gonna do or talk about?
Nary's gonna have a martini.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and pursue a lead.
Sure.
That I think we have some. So I guess here's the whole freaking shebang. I guess the core of it is I am trying to just either a larger mystery afoot or not, based on the details that I have here. I guess we can just start with this pyramid right here. Be the levy there.
You cut out, pal.
Oh no, okay. I get the questions that I'm trying to probably put at the heart of this is what is the pyramid, or why is it here? Whichever is more refined, I guess I can use.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you will know that there is a... I don't think... What I'll say is, at least currently, you don't know what the pyramid is, but there is clearly more to it. It could, it's very broad in terms of why it is here, and what it is, what its purpose is. The Shadow Ravens, of course, are probably a byproduct of the pyramid's presence. But other than that, it's clear that there's something calling or demanding the pyramid's presence in Fallcrest, and there's clearly an answer here.
Okay. So I guess what is calling the pyramid to Fallcrest would be the best question.
Yeah.
I'll set that as my active investigation.
Sure. Anyone else doing anything or thinking about things?
I'll chat with whoever is at the bar and just, I don't know, gather some local news, see if there's anything going on beyond the pyramid.
Sure. Make a diplomacy check as well. This will kind of determine whether or not you're, how much more they like you.
Mm-hmm.
They're always down to chat, of course. They haven't seen people in some time. They're pretty friendly and warm. I'll say in this case, it's mostly the barkeep and the cook that you are interacting with. Kind of immediately, the few things that really stand out as you kind of chat with them is topic of the Lord Mayor. He kind of just says, it's a shame you're coming at a pretty bad time, all things considered. Fallcrest has been a pretty upswing direction the last few months, honestly. Ever since the Lord Mayor, the new Lord Mayor, took place, took the position. As much as I, we all owe the previous Lord Mayor and his family for the foundation of Fallcrest as a whole. The new Lord Mayor seems to care a lot more. And they've repaired the walls. They employed more militia. They've generally more warm. They're a lot younger too. Quite the sight. for eyes, if I do say so myself. Not that I particularly swing that way, but I can't deny the man is a very handsome man.
Mhm.
But
I'm not gay. What?
I mean, the only really thing really is just I heard some talks about the previous Lord Mayor just, dying mysteriously, and then this guy came out of nowhere. But I mean, I can look beyond that, given that things have just looked pretty well, all things considered.
Sure. Makes sense. Well, be seeing you around, I guess.
Oh, but if I have one word of advice, stay away. Stay away from the Camroth Estates, just south of Dwarftown. That wealthy person, Lord Camroth, is not a very pleasant person.
I hear what you're saying. Appreciate the tip.
Yeah, anytime.
And as I meet up with the rest of the group, I'll kind of fill everyone in on what I heard from the barkeep.
Conan, how about you? Anything with you?
I mean, I would imagine this is where you would be like finishing up healing.
Gotcha.
Probably not much else other than that.
Okay. How about you, Mai?
I'm gonna refocus real quick, just to get my. And then, does this pyramid sound like? I need to double check the name so I pronounce it correctly, because I just don't want it sound like a full, like a Karkathi weapon of war or something.
No, but at least from what you've seen about it, it reminds you of the same type of. It's the same type of magic, or same type of. What is the word I'm looking for? It's something you feel like would be used in a more ancient time. It's clearly not a magic of today, because it is clearly magical to you, and you would know that the Karkathi in particular are obviously beings of old, utilizing more ancient things to their advantage.
Okay.
Okay. It is at this point where you will see the elf, who introduces herself as Alara. It says, the Guildmaster, if you are ready, is ready to see you.
Thank you.
And she will bring you up to the second floor, where the Guildmaster's office is. Just like a CEO's desk, you're going to see, as you enter into the room, there's one large couch in front of his desk, where you kind of, Alara tells you to take a seat on. You see this older human with his nameplate and his title on his desk, Elias Windrunner. And just off of a glance, you can clearly tell this guy is pretty no nonsense in that sense. He's also carries this feeling as if he was probably a noble in his or was a noble. Just the way he presents himself, how he stands, sits, dressed especially as well. He introduces himself as Elias. And immediately what he will do, kind of looks at all of you, and hopefully if you take a seat, he is gonna take note of Mai's attire. Kind of like tilt his head, and then kind of acknowledge it, and then just say, well, thank you for requesting a meeting. I'm glad we have people coming in, at least to sort us, or at least attempt to aid us.
We're the only ones so far.
Yes. Unfortunately, and I don't mean this to downplay your skills or anything, but the people we would be requesting help with currently is always on a different mission, so to speak. They're employed for something else. Haven't had much contact with them either, unfortunately. My understanding is you've dealt with an attack of Shadow Ravens, and if you're able to defeat Shadow Ravens, this means you're at least skilled enough to at least probably help us in what we're trying to do. Albeit you are an interesting group so far, I will say. As he kind of looks at Mai mostly.
Clearly untouched and unbloodied.
Mm-hmm. Elias kind of stands up and looks out the window that overlooks the lower quays. He says, okay. To sum it up, I can pay you a decent amount of gold if you can figure out what is going on with the pyramid and, well, ultimately try to find the cause of it, or whatever it is. I understand that, and this is what I can tell you. One of our biggest leads is Nemozaran the Green, who lives in the High Septarch's Tower. He points it towards the south side of Falcrest. It stands alone on a hill, and that requires you to head to the southern part of the Upper Quays, through Dwarf Town, past the Cameroth Estate, and seek his knowledge. Unfortunately, the old wizard is plagued with dementia and is losing his memories by the day. He is arguably the oldest person and the only person in this place, unfortunately, who has knowledge in regards to anything about this, so I believe you should start there. We did have another wizard, but they had passed just a few months ago. Again, we don't know why, but we know there's something here in Falcrest that's calling this pyramid to it. And for the sake of the local businesses and trade of Falcrest, it's very important that you can get this sorted out. I'm not asking you to risk your life, but I fear if this pyramid sticks around, it's probably going to be the end of Falcrest. Superstition runs rampant amongst the common people. Can't necessarily blame them, but given this blizzard and this pyramid, it is a recipe for disaster. Aside from that, I suggest you go around town asking what you know. Normally, I would use my own connections to do this myself, but I have a lot more on my plate than I would normally have. So hopefully you are able to connect the dots and find out what I can't find out given this busy time. I can assist you with some items as part of an upfront payment, but I will have you Okay, I'll get those details sorted out in a little bit, but what I can promise you is a minimum of at least 200 gold on completion for each and every one of you, in addition to the items that will assist you to solving out this problem. Of course, I would also waive your guild fee if you choose to be a part of the guild here to utilize more of our services. That includes free board, free food, and so on and so forth. Access to information that our receptionists have in our more private libraries and records. But some of those may be subject to my approval, of course.
We'll
Do you have any
solve this
questions?
mystery for you.
I sure as hope so. Any other questions?
Yeah, this tone of the blight.
No other questions from me.
How long has this city had the pyramid here? Was that already?
A few weeks at most. 3 weeks maximum.
And the ravens have been here the whole time?
They've been here as long as the pyramid has.
And the blizzard started at the same time.
No, that is a different phenomena, one that this Vale has not seen in maybe ever. It would probably be more common if we went more north of the Vale, where the Winterbowl Forest is, but this is different. It started a few months ago. Maybe 2 or 3 months ago?
And the wizard in his tower. Why do you think he might know anything?
Didn't you say he has dementia?
Yes, the old wizard has dementia, but he's the oldest amongst us, and while I would have normally have gone to the previous Lord Mayor about this information, he died not that long ago, and the current Lord Mayor does not know anything in terms of the city's history and what could have happened. But the wizard, Nimrzaran, he is approaching 100 years old. But that tower has stood for as long as the city has, despite it being razed 90, 80 years ago at this point in the last war. The only few things that ever stood were the tower, the keep on Moonstone Hill, where the current Lord Mayor resides, and of course the statue of Vendar by the wall. The fall, sorry. So if there's any place that would have an answer, it would probably be him.
That information
Sounds
is
as good a place
mine.
as any. Sorry, May.
That's okay. If that information is somewhere in his mind, then I don't know, we'll find a way.
Let's hope we do. I don't much have hope for him, but he does have a young apprentice, a halfling named Tobalar, but I'm afraid his master might die before he sees, well, any meaningful progress soon. Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I suggest you register with the guild with one of my receptionists.
I did have a few more questions.
Sure.
Go. I mean, you can finish.
I will say, if you can, what is your name?
Myolica.
Myolica. If we If you can speak in private with me while the rest of you register, I'm sure you can relay the information after, if that is okay.
That is fine.
I give Mayo like a look, like raising one eyebrow.
What is particularly distinct about Mai's apparel? Like, you don't have to be specific about it, but what seems to be catching the Guildmaster's eye?
I'll let Mai describe what you all see.
I think she's taken off her cloak a little bit more now that we're not freezing to death. You do see she does have a lot of golden jewelry on, and there is an armband on her arm that I do need to double check the description of. One moment, sorry. It is crimson with the gold trim. With a embroidery of flame. She's still a bit bundled up, though. Because of the weather. It's dreadful, you know.
She's used to living in, like, Florida, basically. Now she's come up to, like, Greenland or something. Alright. If Mai is the only one left and the rest of you go to register.
Yep. I do have one thing I want to do before I walk out.
Sure.
I don't know if I might have noticed anything, but I just want to throw this out there. If that's odd, picked up anything while we were in his room.
Nothing in particular is suspicious or anything
Okay.
like that, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, then I'll leave.
Okay. Please go ahead with your questions, and then I'll ask you my question.
Have the ravens caused anything other than injuries and death? Any property damage?
There have been a few deaths, more than we'd like to see. More than one is than enough. But closing in on 10 people dead. A fair amount of injured people. These ravens have been quite persistent. Ravens are known to bypass anything that blocks them, but usually if you go indoor or you can hide within something, they will leave you alone, is my understanding.
And do they attack beasts of burden or livestock?
They attack indiscriminately, as far as we're aware.
And then, have you sent runners to nearby towns? Or the capital?
Where are you from again?
Very, very far away.
Then you wouldn't know, but this is something that's only kept at a higher level. And maybe it's good for your knowledge, given that you are from distant lands. Considering you're an elf, you're either from the Emerald Barony or from the Violin Alliance, if you're from a ways away. The capital is under siege and has effectively fallen. What's left of its city-states and, well, I guess, territory is mostly up to the leaders of each city. Here in the Vale, we have coordinated a few months ago in response to that news to have an alliance to work collaboratively, but not so long ago, Hammerfast as a whole has stopped communication. Every time we've sent runners, via physical means or magic, we have not received a response. And our runners have gone missing. We understand, and I should tell you, especially with the blizzard, things have gotten more dangerous than it is. There are creatures lurking around the East Hills, the Old Hills, that seem to attack almost everything and everything. But we haven't seen them in some time, the creatures that have attacked. Ever since the blizzard has set in, these attacks have stopped, but obviously no one wants to travel for a week straight in this cold, especially if we're talking about farmers here. The last, quote-unquote, official transport of trade that we got from Hammerfast was from Nenlast up the river, from Lake Nen. But those people are mostly just merchant ships traveling from Hammerfast to Nenlast and making their way down south. They would have left probably a few... I think at this point, a week after Hammerfast stopped talking to us.
I see. That is all I had.
The insignia on your armband, I suggest this is more specific to you and potentially your purpose, if I'm understanding this correct. The wizard that died a few months ago was related to your order, and they sent someone from your country not too long ago as well to assist him. He lives by himself, supposedly, in the Tumwood, just up north. He is also a wizard. I suggest you seek him out for any potential help.
Thank you. You say the Tumwood?
The Tumwood.
Oh, Tumwood.
Yes, it used to be a large thicket of a cemetery, but ever since his, ever since he has taken residence up there, it has become a lot less dreadful and overgrown.
That is good.
In any other case, do tell your companions that I will draft up a contract just shortly, and I suggest you all wait in the common room, or whatever it may be, but maybe an hour or two tops is what I'll need to get things sorted out on my end.
Thank you.
You're dismissed.
My will leave. Go ahead.
And from there, if you choose to share the information with your party members or companions, you may. But that will basically wrap up today's session.
Woo.
I'll explain everything except the wizard in the Tombwood.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Actually, I wanted to add on to one of the questions that was asked.
Sure.
I was going off of the people dying from the crows. I was going to ask, has anybody killed crows here previously?
Most, he would have said, the guildmaster would have said, in addition to the militia, there's the Narathi relief force stationed, and he's going to say at the Tower of Waiting here. That's where they're headquartered. They have about a dispatch of 30 or so people, and then another 30 or 40 at a keep just to the west of Fallcrest. Their commander, or their captain for Fallcrest, has slain a swarm of them single-handedly, but other than that, no one else seems to have been able to do the same thing. The commander's name is Jeruthiel. Captain, sorry. Okay. If nothing else, that is session 1 of our Fractured Vale adventure.
GG's.
And I hope you had fun.
GG's, we almost party wiped. Let's go.
That
But we
combat was not it was not supposed to be hard.
I
But
think-
it happened.
I
It
think-
happened that way.
The problem just kind of ended up being that we didn't keep our distance, and they have that aura thing going on.
I will say there were a lot of points of cover to utilize, and I will say I do emphasize on recall knowledge, especially you can target saves, or if you want to know their saves or weaknesses, so on and so forth. So one thing in particular I forgot about is your deity, Neri. I forgot they don't allow sanctification. It's specifically just your deity. So it had a weakness to holy, like, oh my god, you can't even prog it because your god doesn't allow you. So there was that.
Mary's just out here with a pointy stick.
Yeah. So other than that, it had splash damage weakness and AoE weakness, area damage weakness. So the moment the AoE was happening, it would have done pretty bad. It also didn't help. You all were targeting its best saving throw, which was Fortitude. So,
we also rolled a lot of low rolls.
yeah, it was really
also-
bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. I will not
Started the
deny.
fight with a blindfold on.
Yeah.
The fucking rolling the 2 on the crit just kills
That
me.
that would have swung a lot of things. That would have ended the combat like 3 rounds earlier. By the way, like unironically. So if you rolled anything other than 1s, basically. So, but here we are.
It happens.
it
Next
is
time
what
we'll
it
roll
is.
20s and
Mm.
it'll be over in a round and a half.
All right.
Yep.
Well, if you have any feedback, of course, let me know. But we'll play again next week if that's okay with everyone. Same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
See ya.
Cool.
Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.